this conference normally can get a lot of people around them, and we can explain different ways of looking for the things. In this case, when we look to the technology of technology in sports, and especially in the analysis of the game, we can see a lot of good experience about someone who's working with this technology, but looking what the real life of sportings needs. So the coach have to understand how we can use these tools of technology and put it in practice every day, and understanding that is important for him to change his looking of his sports, especially now in football, and understand how to change his way of working in the field, so in the training, and looking how his team is working during the competition. So there's a lot of aspects that we should understand, because as much we can understand the game, we can introduce a lot of good things, and special in the training and the competition. In this moment, when we look at the future in the technology, we can understand that the technology will develop very quickly, but in my opinion, is looking the most part on the same level of understanding the problems of football. So we have to change a little bit the paradigm of how to analyze the game, because there is a lot of ways of analyzing the game. We can have the quantitative dimension or the qualitative dimension. When you look for the quantitative dimensions, we have a lot of tools regarding the analysis of the game. But when we start to understand what is the game, special in the way of tactical and strategic dimensions, we need to change a little bit the paradigm of analysis to understand the routines and the regularity of the teams when they are playing in collective dimension. So in that way, we cannot isolate a player from the team. We have to look at the team himself. So the technology have to understand what is the important thing for the coach is the context of the competition and the situation of football. It's not taking one part of the competition, and from that small part we can look for the whole picture. It's not that is the incorrect way, but is the way that the analysis starts. So we have to start in one point, but we have to change for looking for the future. We have to change it and understand that first the game is played by human beings, and second one, we have to understand that the real dimension of the game is tactical and strategical situations. There is I don't know if there is a small part of the investigators that understand now that we have to change a little bit the rules and start to understand the game a little more in the open way. So I hope these kind of persons that they love football, they understand that football cannot be in the box, especially looking for the small parts, and after think that small parts all together gets the game. It's not that way. We have to understand what the links between of each persons. We have to understand the rules, how the links of each persons to make a collective or a team to make a work, and special to winning. And all the investigation should look at the links, because looking just for simple things of football could be very interesting sometimes in the papers of investigation papers, but what he gives to the coach is small things, and we have to start to work in tools, technology tools that he can open our mind and open the game a little more far away, and understand a little more the game as a collective game, and not using the same tools that sometimes another sports like athleticism or individual sports use it for look and understand his sports. So in football is 11 against 11. So 11 against 11 is not 1 against 1. It's not 2 against 2. It's 11 against 11. So we have to understand all the links that he can be on the right moment, how the players decide to make his decision, and how to act during that moments of each moment of the game.